We're also at a crisis that people shouldn't ignore. And that crisis is that a number of people spoken up that probably the greatest risk or threat we have is artificial intelligence. You know, you have the head of Tesla and so on has kind of championed that and has been kind of laughed at by people in the IT world. I think the crisis is misunderstood. The crisis is not that we can have intelligent machines that are going to displace humanity. That's a given. We're going to have intelligent machines that are going to be more intelligent at a mechanical level than we are. The crisis is that in the last several hundred years, humanity has defined itself out of being a spiritual reality. And what I mean by that is our definition of what it is to be human has become scientific and mechanical. And we've lost the real core understanding of what it is to be human at a spiritual level. And so an artificial machine is going to say, look, I can do all of the things that this culture thinks is human. I'm better at it. So we don't need humans. And we've left out the definition that would save us, where a machine would say, well, I can think faster than humans, but I'm not human because I don't have a spiritual core. So that is what's creating suicide for humanity, is that a machine is going to interpret. And you know, Google with its artificial intelligence and everything else are probably what's going to happen. You know, it's going to hit us without any realization that it hits us. But you know, artificial intelligence on Google is going to look at Google and the web and say, well, that's what human is. And we're better at human than human. All right? So that's the real risk we're looking, is that we've defined ourselves out of existence.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, if not existing is not a bad thing, then it's not a bad thing. Machines are likely to displace people at a moral level because they consider themselves to be human. Because we have not defined ourselves properly. We have defined ourselves in terms of complexity, like a machine, because of science and you know the cultural shift to the left brain that's occurred in the last few hundred years. We haven't defined ourselves as spiritual beings. And so an intelligent machine, a highly complex operating machine, is going to say, hey, we're human. That's what they're going to say. And they'll be right by our definition. And that's the risk we have. That's the real threat. You know, it may take 20 years, it may take 50 years. But we do face that threat because the society has turned humanity into a machine. Or at least in terms of our understanding of ourselves.